Hello there, Couch Co-op lovers, and welcome to another video from Oscar Cooper. I hope you're all doing well. Yeah, we're looking at the Minecraft game, Minecraft Dungeons. What the Xbox Game Studios. Yeah, they kept it. They've kept it on there, even though it's on the PlayStation 4. That's crazy, but yeah, Double 11 are behind this, and I wonder if, well, Sega used to make consoles, didn't they? Ooh, cute. But can we get back to the matter in hand, and that is a co-op review of the new Minecraft Dungeons game. You couldn't really have avoided this. It's got really pushed on the PR front. We had a look at it ages and ages ago for the first time at an Xbox conference, I seem to remember, last year. So it's been buzzing around, knocking around for ages. I thought it was going to be an exclusive, but it's not. Well, hey, it's on the PlayStation 4, and spoiler, I'm very, very pleased with it. As you know, I am really obsessed with ARPGs. Not at the moment, but have been, and have put out lists on loads of them. And a good co-op ARPG nowadays is actually one of the best sort of couch co-op experiences you can have. So that's why I'm very interested in this. And yeah, let's have a look at it. Let's pick it apart. Let's see how it performs with two people, what it changes when someone else comes in. Everything is here that you'd expect from a normal ARPG. That doesn't really pull any punches on that front. The other stick controls a roll of void, which can be put in by a button prompt. And I'm very happy with the way it looks and feels and sounds. All of the enemies are lifted straight out of the Minecraft universe, obviously, which isn't something I'm very familiar with, but I do recognise a lot of these silhouettes and noises. And I think that's one of the hooks with this game, is that anybody who's familiar with the franchise or into the franchise will probably be straight away up for this. But it is actually quite a hardcore ARPG. I'm really pleased with that aspect of it as well. I thought it would be a gimmick. I thought it would be the Minecraft label slapped onto something that was a bit shit. That is not the case. It really caters for the loot whore ARPG fan. Like really, like down to the color coding, down to cool little different weapon types, even changing your sort of fighting stance when you flip stuff out. There's quick weapons, there's big swingers. It's pretty fantastic with that, and the outfits are amazing as well, and they all come with their own perk sets, and they all come with a rarity on them. So, and they're dropped in their entirety. So swapping all that stuff in and out, classic Diablo stuff, is really well recognised here, and it's brilliant because of it's so colourful and it's so cool to find like a pixelated new bow and stuff. That part of it I'm really loving. So what changes with this game when someone else is sitting next to you playing local co-op? Absolutely nothing. Wow, they've done a flawless job with integrating two games or two players games seamlessly together. You do have to have a profile, doesn't need to be online, but you do need a profile because there is that action role-playing element to a lot of the stats and stuff. It's very wants you to be online. When you start a mission, it actually defaults to online mode. You have to change it to single player. And I've not played this game online, only single player and only couch co-op. Now look at this weapon stuff. I want to talk about this in a bit more detail. So the R2 is your classic range attack. Look at the animations on the drawback and the little noises, and a lot of the weapons also have vastly different firing capabilities, and the same goes for your main weapon. I've got a scythe on that's got a bleed effect with poison, and then there's like a lance here, a lot slower, bigger damage numbers, etc. I actually figure that out and go over to the dummy to actually show you all. So it is really detailed, and it really is a very deep ARPG that's just skinned as a Minecraft game. So anybody who's into the genre needs to be paying attention here. And this is also my pitch on it, right? If you've got kids that won't touch anything that is not Minecraft related, and it is just doing your head in, and you want to explore some more gaming scenarios with them, and you like ARPGs, it's quite a detailed brief, but some of you know what I'm talking about. They'll get into this and you can have a good time with it because it's got depth, and they'll understand and make a connection with the visuals and sounds, but at the same time you won't be bored shitless because this is a really deep ARPG. Did you see the enchantment system? So every time you level up or if you break a weapon down, you get to spend an enchantment, and some weapons have really rare abilities when the enchantment's unlocked. Are you with me? They'll have a sort of perk or trait that's really cool. And you can combine a lot of the hotkeys with the bows, etc., to give you a flame perk. It's very clever. It's got this pick and mix thing going on with a lot of the perks, the hotkeys, and the weapon enchantments. So I'm extremely happy with it, and it lands me in a bit of a dilemma because my favourite ARPG on the PlayStation 4 currently is Children of Mortar. And Children of Mortar is a game that costs a hell of a lot less to produce than this, and has got a smaller team on it, and it's really an indie retro sort of title. But there's not much in it. That's testament to the quality of Children of Mortar in regards to what it's competing with. This is it's 24 quid this. But there's a full-blown team behind the production of this. I'm pretty sure anyway. But it shows, man. And that's where you're going to get the good stuff, is in the visuals, in the slickness of the UI, in the depth of it all, and all the different hard modes and integrated modes that allow you to do the levels in. What I mean by that is you actually do runs on the levels, and you have 3 lives to share. So interestingly enough, it is a bit roguey, because you will start at the beginning if you use up all of those lives. Now, one of the strange things is that the bosses at the end, which I haven't shown any of, because they're really cool and they're a bit spoilery to be fair, but I can guarantee you they're hilarious. They also soak up damage and keep it, even if you've died on one of your 3 lives. So what will always happen is you'll get to the boss, and you'll end up spending all 3 lives on the boss. And I feel that's cheating a little bit, because when you come back, the boss has still got, the health knocked off it that you managed, and you just sort of do this thing where you get a load of damage and then die and then come back with you. But then again, that's, if the level was hard enough, you may not have those lives to rely on. What I'm saying is, it's quite a cool system, but you end up spending all your lives at the end on the tough boss. And it does get tough. This game pushes back, and it pushes back perfectly, at a perfect gradient. I'm into the one player, obviously, and I've got some really mad endgame stuff going on. I'm actually a bit annoyed that I'm running out of content already on it. There's probably 7 worlds. All can be done on a sliding difficulty level to give you more rewards on the loots and stuff. Is it doing anything wrong? No. It's stepping in every footstep that its predecessors have done to become good action role-playing games like this. That's its flaw, is that it doesn't take any risks at all. It really does adhere to all of the good stuff that previous titles of this nature have existed to, which is a good thing. It's not going to change any lives or the way people look at the genre, and it's very welcome, but it's just handy to have the Minecraft franchise push one of these games out, because it opens the doors to a lot of people who may not be familiar with the franchise. This is brilliant. You can throw the TNT down. The player with me couldn't find that button. The whole thing just ended in tears. It's funny. You'll find yourself having a really good time. So that's really good news for us couch co-opers. We've got 2 of the biggest gaming franchises nodding to us, with Fortnite having a split screen mode, and now with Minecraft having a really cool sister game that's a great couch co-op ARPG. So I'm very happy. I'm also very happy with the difficulty of the game. I really thought it was going to be a patronising child's game, but this is a fully fledged, very detailed, extremely difficult, actually quite frightening in some places. Would you believe that? I failed to capture it, but one of the levels has got Slender Man in it, and it all goes dark, and there's like a strange music, and he disappears and jumps up on you and stuff. I'm just thinking, don't show it to a 5-year-old, but certainly introduce it to any siblings or friends or family members that really enjoy the Minecraft series and want to see that cool art and characters explored in a beautiful, beautiful little game. Where would I have put it on my best ARPG list? Would it have beaten Children of Mortar? Only time will tell. At the moment, it's neck and neck, but for different reasons. I like the production of this game, and I'm enjoying its high level of slickness with everything. It's beautiful, it works, and it doesn't drop frames. It's just stunning. I'm going to get to endgame. I'm going to see what they introduce down the line in regards to DLC. And by the way, Michael, it is physical, and not a single microtransaction has been pushed my way. I really thought that they would put in some loot/credit system. Nothing. And think about the target audience as well. So they've done well there to hold back on that one. I might be wrong. I might not have just seen it, but I haven't had it pushed in my face, so extremely impressive with that. So, as always, headphone users, beware.
Happy then!